Who did God make you to be before all the trauma, before all the sins that you committed? Who were you back then? Because honestly, that's the real you. So if you look at me and look at my life, I was this happy-go-lucky little girl that just trusted everyone and trusted Jesus and trusted myself. And I was bold and courageous and started little businesses. And, I just loved life. I had so much joy and so much peace and security. And then as life hit and tragedy hit, who I was began to change. And I just kept changing and changing and changing until I was just, a figment of my own imagination. Who I was as a little girl was not who I was anymore. So I just became a chameleon because I didn't know who I actually was. So I was this way with this person and this way with that person and this way with another person because I was just desperately looking for love. And also I didn't know who I was anymore. So I was just whoever I needed to be to get love or to get attention. And what I discovered as I finally went all in with Jesus, as I finally got unstuck from a lot of those things in my past, is that I'm finally me again. I'm finally that little girl, all grown up, still starting businesses like Purely His, which is not a business, it's a ministry. But I love life, I trust the Lord, I trust people again, I'm happy-go-lucky, I'm at peace, I have security. I am that little girl all grown up. And what I want you to think of this as is God made the real you. And so here you are and you're all perfect and you're good just the way God made you. But then tragedy hit and you start getting a little bit covered up. And then you start committing sins and you get a little bit more covered up. And then pretty soon you're so covered up you don't even know who you are anymore. But as you get unstuck, those things start coming off. And then all of a sudden there you are again and you get to grow up and do and be who God called you to be and do. So part of your story that a lot of people don't understand is that when you have a history like mine, or you have things in your past where you're really ashamed of, once you're unstuck from those things, you don't have to be embarrassed anymore.